Hot diggity dog. If you want to clarify your message, create a marketing plan that works, and get virtual coaching from a StoryBrand expert, then you need to register for the live stream marketing workshop on July 19th and 20th. Yep, with your registration, you get access to keynotes from Don Miller, JJ Peterson, Cooley Callahan. You get virtual coaching sessions throughout the whole workshop. You get digital workbooks and a brand script. You get the replay sent to your inbox that you can watch for up to 2 weeks. Register now and get your marketing straightened out. Okay? Stop jacking around. Use the link in the show notes or go to live.mitchalverson.com and register. You're listening to the Daily Business Podcast with your business coach, Mitch Alverson. This is the place for daily coaching because when you have a coach, you get better results. All right, guys, thanks for listening today. Hey, so we've come a long way. We are about to start chapter 5 in Don Miller's book, Business Made Simple. If you don't have the book, jump over to Amazon, get the book, and you can walk right along with us through this book on this podcast. So today we are going to start chapter 5, but I thought we'd look back really quickly and just hit the high notes of what we've accomplished. So we were able to establish the character of a competent professional. We went through the value-driven professional series. We looked at how to cast a vision. We looked at our own personal productivity. And we just finished with kind of a strategy, high level look at how a business really works. And so now we're going to move into what's probably my favorite because I've been doing it for the last going on 4 years. I'm a StoryBrand certified guide. And so clarifying messages, working on marketing, this is really my jam. And so that's what we're about to go into and look at. And so over the next few episodes, I'm going to give you the high notes of how to clarify a message, which is exactly, if you were to hire a StoryBrand certified guide, that's the first thing they're going to help you do is really get your messaging right so that you know how to talk about your business. Otherwise, people don't know how you can help them. And I see this all the time. Companies really struggle with how to talk about themselves. And you know this when you ask someone, hey, what is it that you do? Or, hey, what is it that your company does? And they always start with, well, it's complicated. Or, well, hey, my dad started the company back in, 86 and he was really in a bad place and yada, yada, yada. And so the person, they don't know how to talk about their business. And so when you clarify your message and use the StoryBrand 7-part framework, you will know how to talk about your business in a way that engages customers, in a way that invites them into a story that they really care about. Okay? So that is where we're going. And tomorrow we're going to jump in. We're going to talk about how we use story to engage customers. And so we may think and talk about like how Hollywood does it and some of the reasons why you don't daydream when you go see a movie. You just don't, unless it's a bad movie, unless they've not followed the right formula. You won't. You'll be in it. And for that 90 minutes or 2 hours, you'll be engrossed in the story. And that's kind of what I want us to do with our marketing is really get your potential customers, looped into the story to where they're in it, right? And they're looking to you to help them save the day, right? Not that you save the day, but you're helping them save the day in their story. We're going to talk about how to position your customer as the hero. So many companies and forever for a long time, marketing has gotten it wrong in that we position ourselves as the hero, as Superman, whereas we don't really want to do that because your customers wake up every day and they are the hero. They're the Superman in their story. So we don't want to compete with them to be the hero. We want to be the guide. So I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about that, positioning your customer as the hero and how we do that. Then we're going to get into our customers' problems. And there's some pro level stuff here. But we're going to talk, because here's the deal. If you stop talking about their problem, guess what? They're going to stop listening. We're going to talk about the customer's problem. We're going to talk about calling them to action, okay? A clear call to action and how that applies to you and your business, all right? Then we're going to talk about, how to create some urgency by defining the stakes. So we're going to talk about that as we get into clarifying a message. And then after that, once we've got all this done, right, we're going to talk about how to create a sales funnel, okay? And that's where you can really, really, really take some of these practical things we're going to talk about, put them into practice, and start to make money. So that's where we're headed. If you stop listening, you're going to miss all that goodness. So as they say to me sometimes at the Starbucks drive-thru, see you tomorrow. Here's 3 great ways that my full focus planner helps me. First of all, I can start every week reviewing my quarterly goals and then my goal detail pages. So these remind me of like what's at stake and renew my motivation for the week. So first quarterly goals and then goal detail pages. Second, I have a weekly preview in my full focus planner for every single week. And this involves identifying, wins from last week, recording important lessons, reviewing the week ahead. Also, I get to define my weekly big 3. So those are the weekly objectives that move me closer to my quarterly goals, right? And the third way it helps me is it has daily pages. So every single day of the week, there's a page, and I get to put my daily big 3 and schedule out important meetings. And that way, since I'm only focusing on 3 priorities each day, I don't get super overwhelmed by my to-do list. So I have the full focus planner. Now here's the thing, confession, I'm not perfect at this, but that's why I love the full focus planner. It's always there for me when I'm ready to begin again. So if I can start with my big goals, quarterly goals, and then work down to basically, what are the big 3 things I'm working on today, that are moving me closer to my quarterly goals, then I've always got a North Star. I'm never in a narrative void as to what I need to be working on, what I need to be doing. So the full focus planner is there to help me with that. So if you don't have a way to keep up with these things, your quarterly goals, your daily big activities that move you towards those goals, man, I can't recommend this enough. So go to the show notes, get the link there, and buy a full focus planner. You won't regret it. Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Daily Business Podcast with Mitch Alverson. If you got time, please subscribe to the podcast and consider rating and reviewing the show. That way, other people will find us. By the way, I really love to hear from you guys, so please email me at mitch@3advisors.org with your feedback or questions. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Business Podcast with Mitch Alverson.